Hey, what's up guys, another video here. So today I want to talk about the $1 million car. So what is the $1 million car? So I'm not talking about a Bugatti or any type of special edition Lamborghini. I want to talk about your entry-level BMW that's financed over 6 years. So let's say you have a new BMW that's financed over 6 years, and let's say the payment is $700 to $800 per month, again over 6 years with some kind of ridiculous interest rate. So if you take the amount of payments that you make and you take that over 40 years at approximately 8% rate of return, it's going to be nearly $1 million, okay, or just at $1 million. So you have to think of the car, the entry-level BMW, for example, as a $1 million car, because that's the time value of money that it's going to cost you to drive that car. So if you think it from that standpoint, it's extremely illogical for you to have that kind of car, especially with your limited income. And I'm guessing the vast majority of my viewers aren't making ridiculous amounts of salary or income, because that's just only a small percentage of the general population. Okay, so especially as a young man, you have to be aware of the fact that this car is costing you, as far as time value of money, opportunity cost of money, like essentially $1 million. Because let's say you are retiring at 60 and you're working from 20 to 60 and you have 40 years of experience, you could have been instead investing that money the entire time, which again on average has approximately 8 to 10% rate of return in an index fund that mirrors the S&P 500, and you are going to be missing out essentially on $1 million at your time of retirement. And by the time we get of age, the fact is that Social Security is either going to be limited, or I don't believe it'll be completely eliminated, but it'll be reduced, and the value of money at that standpoint, from that point when we are reaching 60, 65 years of age, it's going to be greatly devalued. So a loaf of bread may cost $10, and who knows what's going to happen. So you really want to set aside the money that you are essentially spending on your $1 million car into investments where your older self, your future self, will be thanking your past self, because you made the smart decision not to buy an extravagant entry-level BMW, which again is fairly common. And these people are essentially giving up all this future money just for the instant gratification they feel from getting an entry-level BMW. And again, it's nothing too impressive, and you're only robbing yourself of the future $1 million that you'll have down the road if you do invest this money instead of making some kind of ridiculous payment plan to purchase this $1 million car. So again, drive something that's reasonable if your area requires it doesn't have too much public transportation infrastructure. And if you do drive a car, drive it well past the time you make payments on it, or if you, or better yet, you pay cash just to drive it as long as possible. So make sure you get your regular oil changes and maintenance, and don't drive too aggressively. Just try to keep it as long as possible. And if you do have to get a car, to try to get it in cash or spend as little as possible on it. Again, try to get something reliable, something possibly certified, but again, really try not to spend too much on it. And just remember the opportunity cost of getting something like an entry-level BMW and you financing it at a high interest rate is going to essentially be costing you $1 million at retirement. So that's it guys, and I hope you guys don't give into your urges, buy some kind of entry-level luxury car, and stay tuned for the next video.